90-second spot is meant to be humorous.
But when I see what open net salmon farming is doing to the environment and wildlife, I just can't be Canadian about it any longer.
With a serious message.
Your salmon farms are up our wild salmon population.
And as intended, its shock value garnering reaction of all kinds.
We're not sure how heavy a voice the activist should be, whether it's Ryan Reynolds, William Shatner, Miley Cyrus. These are all people that don't live in our territories.
Among the critics of the video starring William Shatner and produced by a company started by Ryan Reynolds as part of a campaign by conservation group Pacific Wilds.
Get bent, you sacks!
Are unsurprisingly a coalition of rights holder First Nations.
For far too long, activists and rich non-native folks who work in our territories want to think that their opinion is more important than ours.
They characterize 120 First Nations standing up for Aboriginal rights just as they are, and they continually characterize them as some measure of elitist.
Wild salmon advocate Bob Chamberlain says the message behind the video resonates with a lot of people.
And, the F-bomb, WTF, this is how Canadians are expressing themselves about this particular industry.
Like so many issues, pitting environmental concerns against financial ones, the controversy over open net pen salmon farms is nuanced and divisive. Critics say the practice harms wild salmon populations and the environment at large, though the Indigenous groups that rely on the sector say it boils down to rights and title and survival.
We're concerned about the flippant nature of tactics like this. It doesn't take into effect the 500 full-time jobs that exist in rural First Nations communities.
The federal government first pledged to put an end to the practice of open net fish farming in 2019. Last Wednesday, the day before the video's release, that moving target was further delayed by 5 years.
Off! Open net pen salmon farms!
As the conversation and the controversy becomes considerably less courteous. Sarah MacDonald, Global News.